Greetings, traveler.
But I haven't picked an unnerfed priest yet, so why the hell not?
I won't let you down.
I guess buffed would be a better word. See, I don't even know if that's good right now, but I mean, I'll take it here, right? Alright, so let's see what we can get away with. Let's see if we can build a really nasty, greedy priest. Might not be able to get away with that. Oh, that's a dragon itself, damn. Greedy dragon priest coming right up. This is too greedy, I think. This is perfect, right? A new copy being like identical stats or what? The hell is this? See, if this was a normal card, it would be summon a 1/1 copy and it would be good, right? But I'm getting a feeling that you just get the actual cards, which means it's fucking stupid. It's like 224 on Lightforge, so I'm guessing that's how it works. But what the fuck, dude? That's a 3-mana 3/3. How does it summon the actual card? Alex? No, not even close, my man. They really just stopped carrying this expansion, right? So I'd like to pick the Scale Rider. Something tells me we should just pick dragons for opening up more dragon synergy. Hey, more dragon synergy. We're just gonna pick dragons, right? That's the plan. Pick cards that have dragon in them, right? Dragon, dragon, dragon. Drafting all the dragons. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Drafting all the dragons. It's way better than a cube, right? Because you don't have to kill off your own minion. And it's way cheaper to play. Scale Rider's underwhelming when you get offered Bat Riders. I mean, Scale Rider's better than Bat Rider, right? The question is it going to be active? I think there's enough weapons that Ooze is actually pretty good. It's just something to play. I think Pit Fighter's the last choice for me there in that pack. The way how it's going. So it's not really like a Bone Mirror kind of deck, but actually we have 2 Draconids, right? What the hell? This thing was really good last time I had it. It's not the Valkyr. I'm guessing it's just Playbreaker. It's just, I don't know. I don't want Playbreaker, but I don't think Flesh Shield beats it out. Do nothing and die? Yeah, we'll see. You'd be surprised how often doing nothing doesn't get you killed. It's definitely gonna get us killed, but we have 2 Chrono Breakers to do some memes. I'm gonna pick this and try to get a Spear Lash or something. Hey, that's kind of a Spear Lash. Just take it because it's got Taunt. Might actually be Twilight Whelp, right? It's a dragon, which activates the other dragon synergy, and if you have a dragon, it's a Zombie Chow. So I think another Bone Mirror here is just a little bit ridiculous. We have Breath of the Infinite and Chrono Breaker. This is actually a card in our deck, which is funny. Going to say good morning, but it seems kind of wrong. How so? Double Shrouge. Hey, look, it's a dragon. Yeah. That's not really a Bone Mirror kind of deck. I picked the Bone Mirrors because they were the biggest card and I wasn't too excited about the others. Something like a Bat Rider is much better for a deck. Pick more cards. Just pretend it's okay. So this is more like a Collins type deck where just like, it's okay, they're not going to kill you. Poacher will love this deck. Yeah, Poacher's illegal. When people play it, we'll just report them. Gets permabanned. Seems good, right? Remember, kids, don't play Poacher. Don't risk it. The Blizzard police will find you. That would be cool, right? If they would actually just say, sorry, that's bug abuse. They do that in WoW, right? You're like, but it's possible within your game. Like, yep, still bug abuse. Wouldn't that be good? Right? Wouldn't that be good? They would just be like, well, Poacher's draftable, but it's a bug. So if you draft Poacher, you're abusing the bug. I'm gonna get you banned. God, I would love that. That would be so good. That's the thing they'd never do in Hearthstone, but oh my god, I would love it. I think it might actually be the pain, yeah. This kind of deck doesn't curve out anyway. I think it's still the Firehawk. 3 cards should be pretty easy, right? Which meh 3-drop do you want? These are meh 3-drops. Pretty good. You can just talk about, you know, a 4-3 being enough, and then the Albatross might matter. But I think we'll just go for max tempo. Beautiful. Well, Shock's not the worst here, but we need something to save us a bit earlier. Alright, this is a classic, just pick a crap ton of big cards and hope you survive kind of priest. Keep dreaming, yeah. It would just be, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that would never, they wouldn't never do that for Hearthstone, but it would just be fun, right? Just watch someone drafting a Poacher. Easy ban. Easy ban. So normally it's Draconid, but I think in this kind of deck you just take Twilight. Just have something to play. Something tells me that's going to be good. How many dragons did you get? Approximately a crap ton. Call the dragons! Meh is like decent to you? No, meh is meh. Decent is decent. Meh implies below average. One does not just meh at a good 3-drop, okay?
Welcome to the show.
No! He sunk my battleship. I am glorious. All enemy mean what the fuck? That is that shit's not right. None of this shit is right. We're like Euro P and Euro P and Euro P and Euro P and everyone's OP. It's a death rattle? Yeah, but still. But still. It just incentivizes so much trading, right?
What to do? What to do?
He's going for the faceplate. Top deck to clear. I think that the Frosty is kind of cute here. Nova is so solid though. I think we still just Frosty and heal, to be honest. Mini Chill Maw? Yeah, but Chill Maw hits your own shit. This thing only hits the opponent's shit. It doesn't have Taunt. If it had Taunt, it'd be silly, right? Well, it's already silly, but more silly. I don't think there's anything wrong with casting the Nova there. I just feel like I can get away without it. So, I'm gonna not do it. He can't Flame Strike me yet. He can't Portal. This feels fine to just put something down. Next version of it would have Taunt. Yeah, I mean, they have to do something to get better cards, right? You can't just let people play with these garbage cards. Imagine having to still play with a Chrono Breaker 3 months from now. It's very important, right? Gotta play with good cards. Being greedy with a greedy deck. It's not even being greedy, it's just saying that I don't need it right now, so I'm gonna use it when I need it. So you sort of want to heal to not lose this, but playing another Chrono Breaker doesn't make much sense, so we'll just get this out. Gonna go face for Flame Strike. Yeah, they expect me to play this crap without it having Taunt. I mean, the opponent could just trade all his minions into my minions first. What the hell, Blizzard? Why does this not have Taunt?
This is new. This timeline.
Can you please move the camera? I sure can. Look, you missed the 0. Here it is. 0 wins, Pepelev. I was thinking about not doing this, but it just feels clean, right? Your untargetable guy stays healthy, you can't heal it anyway. Utilizing the Death Rattle. He pinged Mugai. Oh, no. Stop pinging Mugai. If I play Twin Tyrant and hit him in the face for 11, and he Flame Strikes me, I'm gonna deal 15 total. It's gonna be on 3 health. Nova's gonna be 1 off. Still seems fine, to be honest. It's more about developing the 10 health body so I don't get wiped here. It's not just untargetable for the opponent. How are you supposed to play that? I know, dude. Such a bad card. I was really looking for some cute, like, Mind Flayer, but Madness it first, and then it still counts as an enemy minion. Summon a copy, but you can't kill it. Oh, you can paint it. Oh, it'd be so funny, right? You go like, Madness this, then do this, then paint it, then the second that apprentice spawns, you deal 6 face, and then you Nova for 3, and it works. But you can't, because it won't count as an enemy minion. It would have been really cute. So we have a choice to make here. Do you give up your guy or not? But then it's your minion. I know. So it doesn't work. But that's why I said it would be really fun. I don't think we waste our guy. I think we're fine just to play slow. Hey, Kev. I was really just looking for a way to pop off there, getting to Apprentice with charge, but it doesn't work. It also says new copy. That's true. That's true. I guess it doesn't work on many levels. Thanks for ruining my play, chat. Appreciate that. Mind control the egg to then bone marrow next turn. Monka, yes, yes, I see the lines. Very, very nice indeed, yes. I concur. We should do it. Good old do nothing priests. Just wait until they kill themselves somehow. You activated my trap card.
Let reading practice.
Surprise! Tis a 5-5 now. 5-4. Don't make me play a bone mare for lethal, man. Come on. Don't do me like that. Is priest win percentage good? It's not good, but it's a lot better than it was before. But it's not good, no. I'm just looking at all the stuff, like if there's even something to do with the egg, but I don't think so. We're just fine playing it slow here. That's kind of how this deck wins, right? Like, sure, we went face, but we don't have to. We can just play slow and run him out of steam. And him being so low is good for us, because he'll have to trade the entire time. Potion of Madness would have been lethal, yep. You activated my trap card. Yoink. Yoink. Nice, giants. I think I will take it. Oh, thank God it's not a Flame Lance. That would have been really good here. If I played a 6-6, he doesn't ping his dragon. Or he doesn't ping his thing, his egg. But I can also hold the 6-6 to play with anything I will draw.
I must consider.
The gates are open.
Priest? Yeah. Well, they micro-adjusted, so we should try it. This guy surviving on threat's quite annoying. Yeah, but just pretend he's got more health, right? Our deck isn't supposed to kill them. This was more like a freak, you know, circumstance where he played really slow and we somehow started murdering him. Oh, he's not even pinging the egg. Oh, what? How does that indicate there? That's that's so not accurate, man.
Smelly fish. Yummy fish.
Don't think we bone mirror now, right? I mean, we could have, but is that greedy? That's maybe a little greedy. I guess it is still enough damage, huh? Yeah, bone mirror would have been fine as well. I was just thinking I can bone mirror this and then attack him straight away, surprise him, but it's probably better to just get the bone mirror out. It will. Because it's easier to combo the Enforcer as well. If you silence a mind-controlled minion, does it go back? No, not a mind-controlled minion, but a Shadow Madness minion, yes.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we should have bone mirrored. It's gonna cost us. Then he said it's gonna cost us. Alright. Ah, yes. I agree. Let's increase the damage on his board by 1. Excellent play, Tyrant.
Let me in, man. It's my turn.
Oof. Still activating our trap card. Breath was better. No, I think you Tyrant to get him into breath range, right? This isn't face, right? No. Okay. You've been dead a while ago then. But we should have slapped the bone marrow onto the 2-drop. That's my bad. The 6/6 is a lot more versatile. We can throw it on a 4-drop and all that. Thought he was going to remove all power that can attack, but he had decent value, yeah, for sure. All right, let's see. So our deck is very, well, maybe not very, but definitely above average when it comes to sheer mana cost, right? We have 4 8-mana cards, a 10-mana card, 2 7-mana cards, a couple 6-mana cards. I think we're fine just doing this. How you been, by the way, Kev?
What you want?
What you want?
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Shimburn Mirsch. Let's see what he does. We could have AoE'd for 1 minion, but that seems just very unpriestly, right?
Fireball ready.
If I've gained weight over Christmas, I think so. It's more that I had different food and I might just be still a bit puffier, a bit bloatier, or a bit more bloated. Not bloatier. Also, how dare she? No, it's I should probably be gone over the next month or so. I think you just develop the chrono and see what's up.
This timeline amuses me.
Do you attack face? No, never. You just take way too much damage if he gets a bear. Also, you give him an extra weapon charge, and then he'll be able to use his weapon more freely.
Fireball ready.
Okay. So we either clear his board, or we try to Bat Rider the 5/1. But I think we're pretty happy starting to clear the board, right? Expensive clear? I mean, that's fine. Look at your hand. Value is not really an issue, but you're giving a lot of flexibility. That's a bit of an issue.
Your feeble magic amuses
This is where he wins the game if he's got a Tyrant, which is pretty tilting. Because he's going to be able to use his face to kill my Draconid. I've lost like this before. And it sucks because we 100% know what he could do. And there is nothing we can do about it. Cool, right? That's sort of the problem with these really powerful cards. We can have an expert read on what he has, and we wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Probably doesn't have Tyrant either. How can you say that? He's on 8 mana this turn, first time. Oh wow, that's a proper joust. How do you know whether he's got a Tyrant or not? Oh wow, how did he know? This guy, what a pro. Cards are top decky, so probably... How can you know? Like, he literally can't play it, right? There's just 3 cards in his hand. I think I have to... I think I have to just put the... I think I have to just put the ooze down. He's gonna Kraken my Lord of the Arena and trade. And then I can Bone Mirror the ooze and maybe attack, maybe not. The idea is if he held a card... Yeah, sure. But there's no reason to assume that the card he draws is less likely to be a Tyrant, right? I don't know. I don't think you can make a play there that plays heavily into Tyrant and be happy about it. Oh wow, that's disgusting. Holy shit. Yes, you first must attack the minion with Taunt. He's gonna crack in my face and push 6 this turn, I think. Alright, I don't have 10 mana yet. Still make the same play, but just need to get a bot. This is why the Bone Mirrors aren't so good for this kind of priest, but it's more just for fun to have a lot of stuff. And there's matchups where they're fine, but against Hunter it's not exactly your dream. But we got 2 in our opening hand, sort of, so that's not so good. Wow, another Kraken. Interesting. Ooh. Heal for 7, question mark? Oh my god. Alright, so this is where Freezing Trap wins him the game, but I don't think I want to let him have Mukla. Wait, how much is this gonna make it? 9. So if I kill the 5, he still just Krakens it. So I should trade the Stormwind. Okay. I know I can heal it. I can heal it. That changes things. It goes to 9. Yeah, then I can heal it. I mean, if it's freezing, we lose either way. But I think I need to attack. The Kraken he will magically top deck next turn. No, the Kraken he's had in his hand for a while. Uh-oh. What's he got? What am I seeing? What is unfolding in front of my eyes, chat? Trade and Tyrant sets up a huge Bone Mare target. I'm guessing that's the play. Bone Marrying doesn't make that much sense. Create a 9/9 to jam into a 9/7. Must be Sunday, right? Must be Sunday. My face! Surprise! Another Bone Mare. Pre-trade? I like it. Oh, that's just mean. I like it. Uncalled for, chat, but very welcome. This game looked grim for a little bit, huh? He never kills us, so we may as well heal that out of Tyrant range.
Well fought. I concede.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect you.
The light shall bring victory.
So, I think the main thing we did was we made sure he didn't have a clean Kraken. And he sort of took it from there. That's pretty much all we did. Trading that Mukla, healing our guy. That was probably the most influential thing we did. This curve is nutty for this deck. 2, 3, 4, 5 shouldn't happen in this deck.
It's getting hot in here.
And a Dragoon.
Smelly cliff, my yummy fish.
Greetings.
Suddenly, curve. Wow, that is a really, 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 really good play here. Yeah, he would have probably won had he just cracked in our face and just put down a 9 damage minion to smack me with. I guess we should protect the downside here. If I play Fire... I wouldn't mind Firehawk if this trade 100% happens, but he could Death Speaker, right? So, protecting the downside probably feels better. Juicy. Juicy. Because I'd rather have a Shadowword Pain in my hand than a Firehawk. But if I play Firehawk, I might get really punished by that speaker. So we'll play it a bit safer.
This timeline amuses me.
Ever jousted a dragon?
That's some good tempo. The thing is, this doesn't even die. That's the silly part, right? god. So silly. It's so weird to me that that doesn't even damage our side of the board. I get that maybe it's a bit too conditional then with having to hold a dragon, but especially with the micro adjustment, it seems like that's no longer a real condition. You could trade that and have a 5/5, but I'm sort of okay with just keeping the damage for now. Oh. He had it. He had it. Probably still Tyrant, right? Because you get the Bone Mirror to Tyrant then. Ever jousted the dragon? Just creating the large health Bone Mirror target. Super nice. I'm guessing he doesn't have a Mulch Hider. I'll just play this the next turn 6/4. It's just so nasty. Who knew? Not the volcanic lumberer. What will I do?
Well played.
Anduin versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
The light shall bring victory.
So I'm open to keeping these guys. But this might seem a little bit too underwhelming, but you can hit so much heavy stuff in this deck. I think it's fine. It's probably not the blindfolded run today, guys. Mystery box is scheduled for 4 p.m. But I don't want to hold Collins here for too long. He still needs to stream. But well, we'll get it down and we'll get it done next week for sure. Same with the Slay the Spire. But I think Mystery Box is probably the thing most people were looking forward to anyway, right?
For the scourge.
For the Scourge. Imagine not playing 8/5s for 4. What are you doing? Greetings, Mother Trucker. Now, he's not going to have any idea whether this is active or not, right? That's the best part. Oh, wait. Lava Borscht. Okay. Cap. Yeah, maybe small cap. Just cap. I need to enable that. I love that emote. You don't want to go full kappa, right? Just go cap. I'm wondering whether Chrono Breakers so that I can troll Batrider is better. I don't think so. You can enable it. Just let me know where you're killing off, right? Force to trade. Yeah, it's not so much force to trade, it's I'm afraid of this weapon and 2 damage instead of this AoEing stuff. But then you might get the AoE other stuff, so it might be okay. Now you just jam Chrono Breakers at him. This timeline amuses me. Might just Chrono Breaker again next turn. Depends on how he handles this one. Playing a 5/5 for 5. That's way too fair. I agree. Oh, wow. Loving it. That is nasty.
Attention, class.
That's like we played a 7/7 taunt there.
Your feeble magic.
That's fine, Legend Heart. That's fine. That is not fine. Let's win the roll, shall we? Shall we, my dear chat? Shall we win the roll? You piece of shit. Okay. So that happened.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Is that trading?
The sun has set for
It's trading, right? Right? I mean, come on, man. Girl, look at that free kill. Am I right? Oh my god. Whew. All right. Well, that could have been a lot worse. It's still bad. It's not 10 damage to your face kind of bad. So if I kill the big boy, he's got 14 damage. If I play the taunt, he trades into my he trades into that, and then it has 1 health, and then I might draw a Nova. I might draw a Breath. I might draw a Tyrant Kipo. Alternatively, I try to chance it somewhere else, but I don't think so. Actually, he's gonna trade everything in, right? I think you just hope you're not dead. Because if I played a big taunt, I don't think it works. This is going to force everything to trade. Then this goes to 5. I don't know whether it's better or not. Hex. Ooh. Earth Shock. Okay, okay. Woo! Alright, let me help you with that, sir.
Well played. You have been.
Well, Kraut Roaster on a 7/7 and then missing the roll. It's pretty sad. Just dealing 7 like that is like, what the hell? So many dragon cards are so insane when they hit, so it's hard to believe sometimes. Yeah, if Tyrant doesn't miss the 7/4, we're fine. But unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, Rush Lucky would have been good, of course, but I mean, we didn't get it, so doesn't really matter, right? It's alright. He won. GG's. Moving on. You could coin Frost Rider, you could play the Fisherman, but we have some synergy for the spell power, so I'm fine with that. Developing 3 damage challenges the Hawk, and we can just stick to our curve, right? Get the Frosty out, keep our coin, which is good for this deck. That's fun, but I don't think we can do it. So what's a punish for me not trading this thing? Because you can sneak in 3 face and freeze, but that probably doesn't really matter. So I'm thinking, what does he do where I regret pushing face? That speaker's really whatever. Dark Iron Dwarf's not enough damage. His missiles get better. I mean, he doesn't... Oh, you mean he trades the Frost Rider? I think there's just enough things like that I don't know about that I'm not thinking of right now, so I'm okay with this. Because like I said, I don't really need it. Oh, Troll Batrider. He could Batrider and then win the roll and trade. That's an example.
Your mother was a murloc.
That's a super legit card in our deck. The hand's looking a little light right now, but that'll get fixed a few turns from now, I hope. Excellent. That was about to be annoying.
Smelly fish.
Boop. Boop. Bop. Whew. Lord of the Arena, Firelance Portal, push 10 phase, Coin Tyrant, miss killing one of them, take another 10 phase. Feels okay, man. Yet I don't think I can not Coin Tyrant here. Because Coin Draconid is a bit better on this board, but if he has any way to deal with it, right, other than trading both, then you're playing this instead of this, which is bleh. So I think you just play this, and hopefully you don't get portaled. Hopefully he just has to trade something. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, he's looking. Oh, yeah, he had missiles, right? So he already had a 50-50 chance to kill it. So would have already been bad. This is pretty insane, right? I think we can play it a bit slower, where we just copy the worm and madness this into this. And then we'll have this versus this, which summons a worm. But there is a world where you paint it to get the worm immediately, but I don't think we want that. This is like classic priest. Oh my god, what the fuck happened to my board type turn, right? Priest can really have these turns where you're like, I was winning! What happened? No! You get so much initiative off this. He could still sheep it. It should summon with Divine Shield? Yeah, it should, for sure. And he can ping it off. That's so nasty. So if this were an Argent Commander, he could already trade and remove the bubble. But it's not the case here. He could trade in missiles, right? The 3/6 could have been Madness, yeah, but I don't like it. Because you have a 3/5 in here. So why would you give him a 3/1? Seems bad, right? Yeah, just gonna pop the missiles here. And then get the ping face in. I don't think there's any way for my guy to live, but that's okay. You're just here to take him out, right? I would play the top deck, but he knows I have 2 dragons in my hand, so we may as well. Let's do this. Come forth, my dragons, and destroy him. Mage status destroyed.
Shall bring victory.
Priest winning 4 matches? I mean, we're not really playing Priest. We're playing Evasive Draconid Bonemare Twin Tyrant with some Priests sprinkled on top. Job's done. I did a similar thing with Warrior in Rise of Shadows. I just played Scribe and Pit Fighters and shit. I was just like, wow, Warrior's pretty good, huh? It's like, yeah, just make sure you don't pick the Warrior cards and you'll be fine. What's the key to warrior? Avoid the warrior cards. You could face a Slacky here, but I like the flexibility. Maybe even all the way up to 9, but probably not. Paladin got adjusted? Yes. Paladin got adjusted down. So did Hunter and Druid. We're just throwing stuff at him to try and keep him off our face. Yeah, we're probably just gonna have to put the Lackey down. Ooh, perfect. What 2-drop could I get where I want to play this first? Or, sorry, where I want to play this second? Because I'm assuming that, you know, Mana Wraith is the punish, right? So is there an upside big enough for me to risk Mana Wraith? Probably not. Doomsayer? That's not as bad as Mana Wraith. Arguably, you still play this into Doomsayer, right? Do I hear a muffin? No. That was Shady Lady coming home. Squeaky door? No, that was a bike. That 3/3 is really good. It's stupid, yeah. What if you summon Doomsayer? Then you still get a Harvest Golem. That's obviously not bad, but not necessary. Yeah, 3/3 that summons a 2/1. That's 3/3 that summons a 2/3 that summons a 2/1. It's one of those Russian dolls, right? I just keep taking out. So yeah, when you're playing this kind of priest, it's important to just preserve options. So Nova there is a better tempo play, but I don't have anything for next turn yet. Hey, look, Nova's kind of good. Trade Nova's looking pretty juicy now. And now we have Draconet into Tyrant, Draconet into Bone Mirror. Should be enough to get a hold on the board. Unleash Lee. Not many reasons not to trade. 90 minutes, no poacher, not bad. Yeah. Although I will continue playing, even if I get poacher today. We're doing a mystery box draft with Colin Slater. So I'll just play Arena all the way through. The thing is, you kind of don't even want to, but it saves your guys, so sure. I don't think I even play this, right? It's just Nether. Guess we can do the math. $17. We have 11 plus another 4. That's 15 plus another 2. That's 17. Okay, that's just enough reasons to play it. When's the Spire run? Somewhere next week. Same with the Blindfolded run. I'm gonna plan that out tomorrow. So if you want to make sure you never miss these things, just make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll announce stuff like that there. Obviously, I'll announce it on stream as well when I know, but should be able to find it back on Twitter.
Move!
that was a Murloc. And he's had enough, so would I.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Somebody order a perfect curve? Oh, sorry. Somebody order a perfecter curve. We're gonna go to town on this guy, man. Beat Town Priest. Let's go. Imagine not getting a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4 play when drafting a bunch of 8 drops.
Smelly fish. Yummy fish.
Yes. No, sure, I know. Around. I don't want to say 100% that time. I'd like to save this for this, but this makes no sense into this, right?
Only a fool
real
rejects the Lich King.
A real stinker. Did you watch Demon Slayer? What's Demon Slayer?
Well met.
Well met. Ooh. Anime? No, then I haven't watched it. If we had a dragon, this would be the play. We do not. Normally you'd free kill. But if we free kill, we would freeze. He would ping the 2-1, create a 1-1. Or he'd ping the 1-1 and this would be frozen. Then I would trade. I wouldn't be able to fire if he has a 2-drop as well. But if I double trade here, he plays a 4-drop. I'm actually sure that's better.
A real stinker. Hide the polar bear.
Just need to hope he doesn't have a 2, I guess. Let's see. If he has a 2-drop, it's gonna get hard for the Bat Rider to do something.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, he doesn't have a 2-drop. You don't think he can afford to ping here? He has a guy that makes something when he pings. He will always ping here. Even if it's not the right play. You can... It's rare when an opponent won't do that. You should get into the habit of assuming they'll do that. Sort of a sunk cost thing where they've already played the thing that makes something when they ping, and then the opponent allows them to ping. So Chrono is my only dragon. I think we're okay playing a little slower then. I mean, Whispers of Evil is obviously far superior when it comes to just card quality and tempo. Is it a Devour Mind kind of game? It can be. Yeah, I think we can afford it. If he suddenly starts popping off here. See if we can catch a little more in AoE next turn. Positioning's probably not optimal here. Probably want that 1-1 somewhere more in the middle.
Fireball ready.
Shadow Manus is clean. Trade and Chrono is pretty annoying for him, because even if he portals, it's pretty bad. Whereas if I Shadow Manus, he can portal the Ooze and it's still kind of okay, so. Now that we've drawn that dragon to activate the Chrono, it's suddenly a good card. Even just playing the 7/7 taunt sucks for him, because I can just trade into it and clear. So this just creates way more problems for him than a Shadow Madness would. I really should learn every single option, but so far it's 0 mana Frostbolt, big Arcane Missiles, big Flame Strike. What else? How are the others enhanced? Sure. You'd love to, right? Because what you want to do is trade, heal, play something. But if you play this, your tag isn't gone. So it might just be trade and play Lord and let him ping and deal AoE. If you trade and Lord any Tyrants, it's not good enough, right? It's kind of good, but it's about as bad as a Tyrant gets, I guess. You ever not trade here? I've already figured out that it's sort of okay, so I'll do that, but it's possible that not trading's better. So he can't ping at him first, deal damage to his board. But I'll pre-hit the guy. I was thinking about that as well, but that just makes it easier to kill, right? Wow. So we don't have to worry about that card anymore. That's good. That felt really cheap, right? Like a cheap way to deal with that. This is where we are in deep trouble. I almost want to Devour Mind. Just because we don't have answers right now, but developing something to deal damage to his minion and not take phase damage should still be better. Losing the thing is okay, because you don't have a board anyway. I think you might need it. Well, look at it this way. This still heals my face for 5, I guess, right? Or leeches 2 mana. It damages this, so it makes it more likely we get the Shadow Madness. It's just, yeah. Oh man, he's popping off. Oh, where was that? That would have been perfect. We missed Psychic Scream and Mass Hysteria to play like this. I probably shouldn't have picked Devour Mind. We already have those Bone Mares where it doesn't really work. So we either Devour Mind and Madness the 3/5 into the 4/3 to set up the AoE next turn. Or we play the 7/7 to just let him trade into it. This is all just pretty bad. I played it poorly. No, that's okay. It's been a while since we've played this kind of priest.
Shall not fall.
Do I want to make a 4/6 taunt? We're dead? No, we're not dead. Anyways, do I want a 4/6 taunt or do I want to get the other one? He can't ping the other one though. You can go to hsreplay.net. Trumpet Peter. It's somewhat similar, only the classes are closer together now. The I think one of the biggest differences is Warrior is first now instead of fourth. Hunter took a big hit. And all the bad stuff got better. What did they change? Just micro adjustments. They don't tell you what. Basically, good classes get more bad cards, bad classes get more good cards. But they never disclose exactly what they're changing. Yeah, you can check on HS replay. I'm assuming that Priest gets more Tyrants now. Hunter gets less Tyrants now. It's gonna be something along that line. Even though mind control looks fun, we're always dead if we do it, right? Well, we're not always dead, but it wouldn't be good, right? But if we bone mare and heal face, we're not super dead, so that's okay at least. We're just maybe dead. Best kind of dead. You have well played. You have well played.
The light shall bring victory.
Kitty. But yeah, we should have taken Whispers, but it's good to get a feel for it. It was because it's Mage, but even Mage isn't really Mage right now. Weapon destruction is very relevant against hunters. Shadow Repaying, go. Perfect Curve, go. She better? Yeah, she definitely is. Back to purr. You can look at her little paw, right? She'll stretch that and she's like, oh yes, over there. Good job, Kuman. Pogu! One mana, 1/1. Battle Cry, restore 1 health. Feels okay, man. If he can't kill it, we might make another one.
Silver moon shall not fall.
I wonder if he couldn't make the play he wanted to because of the overkill. Then the patron is already good. If it made him play awkward for a turn. She woke me up this morning. And then when I got up, I went to the couch to lie down a bit more. Then she just sat next to the couch going like, meow. Wow, okay. It did something. I don't mind. She's Siberian. Trumpet Pete? Trumpet Pete, right? That's the one. Okay. Oh. That's a whoopsie. I'm not used to that card doing something. Mr. Face damage. It's fine, we're playing around some obscure combination of cards I haven't thought of yet. Looks so fluffy. It is she's extremely fluffy, yes. She's very, very fluffy. Yeah, we should heal his face to make sure that he knows, right? It's definitely not a misplay, definitely not an accident. Cat's distracting you. Yeah, that's very possible. Oh. It's a welcome distraction. Alright. 2 Bone Mares, 2 Tyrants in there. Let's go. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. So if I Bone Mare on this guy, it's 9. Tyrant. It's not even guaranteed to kill it. It's probably still better to put it on here for Hunter's Mark. I think face is fine because if you go face, it means that Bone Mare and the 2/5 are lethal. So even if he ends up killing the 11/9, you still kill him. Oh, but if he has Tyrants and he wins the roll, he does get to kill the Bone Mare. But that's a lot of rolling, right? He needs to first roll Bone Mare and the Tyrant, right? Otherwise it won't matter. You might as well trade the 2/2 and then he Tyrants and he hits your commander. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. So now we're 1 off. That's okay. I can't do that yet, huh? But I don't want to damage my Tyrant. Oh, I should have healed the Tyrant so he knows what's up, right? Guess we'll steal something else. She's falling asleep. This is the part where I move too much and she's like, human, please, it's supposed to be my pillow. Could you like not? I'm gonna move one more time. Ah, there we go. Top deck, otherwise we didn't have this. Excellent.
Anduin versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory.
Alright, we're back. Forgot to heal his face and perfectly kill him for 3. You dare face the might of Anduin? Mike's muted. Not anymore.
Prove your worth, cur.
Was a little bit ago. Prove your worth, cur.
The light shall burn you.
Thanks.
Burning of the light. My cat jumps out of my lap if I hold him like that and stop the belly rubs. Yeah, she usually doesn't love that either, but she's falling asleep right now. That's why I've asked my fiance if she can bring me something to something to eat, another coffee. Because usually I end up getting up.
Fireball ready.
I am free. She smelled the salmon. She's like, mmm. Go. Nope. She will go explore. Like, what is this thing I smell? Go. Bareback salmon. Alright. Alright. What are we doing here? Just curve, I think, right? She's like, all right, if I can't have the salmon, I'll leave. Normally you go face, but I kind of like trading here because I want to open up the Bat Rider. And we probably don't want to Bat Rider that. No, she's not a rescue. She's a pure breed or purebred Siberian cat. It's because my fiance is allergic to most cats, and specifically their the long hair. There's something in the saliva, I think, that she doesn't react to as much.
I must consider.
Another pass. Catch. Till you die.
Should really cut this, right? It's gonna just like stuff an entire piece of stone.
Astounding. Riding high.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Well fought. I can see.
Oh, that game was over.
Anduin versus James.
You asked for it.
Yeah, he just did not do too much in the early game. Not even close to having enough.
Time runs out on me.
Someone called Shadybunny. On wings of evil.
It's not really an Onyxia kind of position, I think. We should have enough. Also, Onyxia can get blast waved.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, it'll grow back.
This feels so, like, such a good rhythm to play this game. This 3-mana thing is a legendary, which is insane. It's like a cube, but for an enemy minion. And you don't get 2, but it's still insane. You don't have to kill your own minion. You just choose an enemy minion, and then it will respawn out of this. It won't die, you don't kill it though. That would be especially stupid. We don't have an additional dragon in our hand, which is a little awkward for Chrono Breaker. But at the same time, he doesn't know that, so he might still be very inclined to trade. I'm not really looking to coin. Not really looking to pain. You don't get 2. It doesn't even kill the opponent's minion. Oh. Oh man, just imagine, right? 3 mana, 3/3, battle cry, kill an opponent's minion, death rattle, summon 2 copies of it. How much mana would that have to cost to be legal, man? Oh my god. Like 11 or something? I don't know. Oh. Called our bluff. This is the part where you would like to not play your Mind Flayer, but it's also the part where you have 2 Bone Mirrors, so it's really good to have something stick on the board. He called it because you hesitated? Yeah, I thought about that, but it still seemed okay. I don't really want to cast Pain, but Flame Strike's a bit too annoying if I just Firehawk, I think. 6 mana, 6/6 is not the play. I think it's too easy for him to then trade Portal, right? So I don't like that. Also, I don't think we're in a position where we have to waste the Battle Cry. We might be very soon, but you can already go like Zealot, Coin, Temple into hopefully something lifts into Bone Mirror, Bone Mirror. So this is the absolute most responsible line that I can make in trying to get something to stick on the board and trying to just make sure we don't take too much damage or he doesn't get a great play. I still would say that there is a larger chance that our board gets cleared than that we get to keep something, but we'll make it more annoying on him, right? He doesn't just get to play a 7/7 taunt and not clear and then clear the board. He can't do that. He has to go out of his way to clear it. That's a really weird way to start this turn because you would trade the Raptor to get more mana. He might just not have anything to play. That's an option as well. So it's difficult to identify those turns, but there's turns where you have to play max value, and then there's turns where you just look at your hand and you say, all right, let's not be silly. I have 2 Bone Mirrors and an Enforcer in my hand. I really want something to stick on the board. Let's just play for tempo. All right, let's just do the best we can. All right. So now you get to go Fisherman, Coin, and Temple Enforcer. And it's really difficult for him to clear the board, which means you're really likely to land a Bone Mirror.
Smelly fish. Yummy fish.
Order Lull? Yeah. Order Lull if he had something to spend, you know, his mana on. But he might not. So yeah, Portal Trade or Tyrant. Tyrant doesn't have good hits, which is amazing. It's still a really strong card to play here. But doesn't make us cry. That's something. Looks like he's gonna try and hit 2 missiles or 3 missiles on that. He did not. Definitely want to heal, but not the right play. I was automatically looking at a way where the 6-1 didn't trade. But it might just be trade the 6-1 Bone Mirror does. Because you're just trying to keep maximum health on the board to Bone Mirror again. So you'll just give up your 6-1 here, it's fine. But my instinct is definitely not to trade that 6-1 somehow. But when you look at the hand, when you look at the board, it just makes sense. But it can be tricky, especially for newer players, to like, oh, is it okay for me to not do anything this turn? Is it okay for me to play slow? Because there's many instances where it's not okay and you just die because you did this.
The light shall bring victory.
Can do full mole. There's double ooze in here. Could keep a Nova, could keep a 4-mana dragon, but it's a little mediocre, right? Troll Batrider, sure. Wing Commander, sure. So we'll throw him for now. We can get a lot worse. But we got 3 good early game cards and a really good late game card.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
So Grave Rune is a really, really, really good combination with the Mind Flayer, right? Does that work? It should work, right? No, it shouldn't. Doesn't work with that way. Well, does it? I don't know. I think we pick it anyway. But it shouldn't work, actually. It's like a... Or should it? No. No, like cubed cubes don't keep that one. And this is similar-ish, right? It's similar enough that it shouldn't work. Oh, that's great. I would rather not coin. But do I want to play a Mind Flayer on a 2-3? That is the question. Don't think I do. No. The effect shouldn't work that way. But that doesn't mean we won't do it on this if it's correct. We might just slap it on this, right?
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh. Yeah, and that actually turns into a 4-7, right? If you can't kill it. Three, it's a 2-3, still has a death rattle. Yeah, but this is way more chance for you to get Grave Rune out on curve, which is something you wanted to do. I just played a card and I got punished because why the fuck not? Cool, right? I like what they were thinking when they made this card. Isn't that card banned? Yes, and he will be banned for drafting it. Just, we have to wait, right? Rip Arena stream? No, I'm gonna play more Arena. We're gonna suck it up today. I know I'm doing this. I'm just not sure whether I'm playing the Ooze or not. The only reason I'm considering it is because it's a lot easier for him to kill this. And this just screams Fool's Bane to me, so there's a chance that we just ooze this Fool's Bane next turn. Like, go smack, smack, 8 face. No reason to trade the 4-4. Adwalk always claims that Dragon Slayer is stronger than Poacher. No. Because Dragon Slayer doesn't hit your face for 8 afterwards. This guy does. Hey, Smelly! Thank you so much for the raid, dude. What's up? Welcome, guys. So if we Grave Rune this one, we're going to get 2 3/3s and a 4/4 on the board. The other one is to trade and then Grave Rune the 4/4. And then you get more 4/4s, but I think we would rather have some tempo, right? I think it's also time to play the Ooze because we're not going to have mana to play it for a while. We have enough shit on the board, though. I'm gonna keep it. That's why we make this play, so we don't have to Ooze, right? Slayer goes through taunts. Well, Dragon Mob Poacher is probably still better because you get an 8/8 that just dunks. Let's say there's a Bog Creeper in the way or something, right? It just dunks the Bog Creeper. You don't care. So... check the death rattle. It won't work, right? It won't work. It really, really shouldn't work. Nothing is in there. But that's how cube works, so it really shouldn't. The 3/3s don't spawn 4/4s? No, they really, really shouldn't. But it's still good. Still good. Like, that's still 4 mana, spawn 2 3/3s. You would draft that. That's a good card. Oh. My friend. Let me counter. So at this point, it's no longer a game, right? It'll just depend on who played the most bullshit. We've played quite some bullshit already. Oh, some counter bullshit. Not bad, not bad. Hit him with a little bit of counter bullshit. Ooh, the counter bullshit. Yes, interesting. Very good. Very, very good. Sometimes you just gotta hit him with the counter bullshit. And then, you know, remove all hope afterwards, right? Chuck in a little bit of swoosh.
Drink with me, friend.
I'm just glad that, you know, the better player is going to win, right? A lot of thought is going into all of our turns, and, you know, we're, it's not like we're just playing overstated dragons the entire time, right? Because then the win would feel rather empty when we do it like that. We're just incrementally getting ahead on the board through proper play. That's the essence of Arena to me, right? Just proper play, fair minions, slowly getting ahead. Oof. Is he doing it? He's not doing it. He might still do it. No, he's not doing it. If I don't play it now, I'm never going to play it. See, he played well. We just played that teensy tiny bit better. So that's why we won. He did have a brewmaster. You're totally right. Are you sarcastic? Rarely, but it happens. Cap. Is Cap enabled already or not? He did not have enough poachers for all our dragons. He was unaware. Alright, I need to refresh my chat. I can't see Cap yet.
The light shall burn.
Mind if I roll knee?
Mind if I will need? Get him. No, that spell power Nova was amazing though. That was super lucky that we drew that. Without the spell power top deck, it would have gotten awkward. Or was it the Nova top deck? Can't even remember. Alright. Another skill testing point of the game here. Let's make sure we're stretched out. Some technique. Little curve. Alright, excellent. Got him.
One shot.
One kill.
Reporting for duty.
Ah, excellent.
Ever jousted a dragon?
I think when you're, when you're in the meta where there's just more variants and it's more just ridiculous stuff the entire time, I think it's important if you're gonna play, right? That is, if you're gonna play, to just try to have as much fun with it as you can, because otherwise you may as well not play, right? You may as well not play otherwise. Boop. Why play it before his Thay call? Oh, I don't draft that card right now. That's way too scary. All right.
Your work, cur.
I'd sort of like to heal, but we're just gonna develop. We're gonna keep this in our hands for the pocket 3 damage Nova when we need it. Care for Poacher. Ah, people don't draft that stupid card. His stupid card would die here, right? Why would you play an 8/8 if it's gonna die?
Which path to choose? The bigger they are.
Ha! Look at that stupid card. It's gonna die. Yep.
Reporting for duty.
Just another guy drafting a stupid card. So, here comes the Monka. I don't think there's any reason to not kill the 2/2. No, Hammer of Wrath, but There's just too much upsides for if he has a Tyrant here. Because the taunt blocks him from the Bone Mare or absorbs the shot. So there's so much upside to getting the taunt out this turn. I don't think the other stuff comes even close. Ha! He played that bad card. Alright. It's not like it's a bad Nova. I'm just thinking whether I want to do it or not. I think I do. What's the alternative? To Bone Mare something, but you can't hero power. I really like hero powering here. I think I saw the Holy Nova play. I'm just gonna do it. It just looks good. The double heal here for the free kill is nice. What about Lord of the Arena trade? I just really like getting the heal value and free killing stuff at this point of the game. As a priest, it's very nice.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Oh, so he missed that one, right? This so feels like, please mind control my guy. I have this big Deathwing. Please do not mind control my big Deathwing. So we will not be mind controlling his guy. We will not be mind controlling his guy here. We're gonna go face and make him play his Deathwing. And then we yoink the Deathwing. He didn't have a Deathwing, Kekwait. I thought I read him perfectly. Well, I guess he's just dead. Feels bad, man. Cleared the 1-1 though. What's his other dragon though?
Anduin versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory. The light shall burn.
On Kerv baby. Yeah, I guess some mid-range dragon that just wasn't good enough. But even then, don't you just play your heal dragon and your mid-range dragon that turn? Or did he not have the mana yet? I guess he was barely short. But then you play the mid-range dragon and you buff the heal. I still just don't understand. It just feels wrong. Like, I think it's just always wrong. I don't know, man. Like, it has to be something so specific. Because the death rattle's on the thing, so you buff the heal dragon with it. Oh, that's a nice minion you got there, sir. Be a shame if we would throw a firebomb on it. Oh, Dragon Queen Alex. That's not active yet. That actually makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying that's the one, but it looks like that would make the most sense.
A simple spell.
A simple spell should do. So my instinct tells me to play Lord of the Arena and push 5 face. But I could also Bone Drake and double trade. Pushing face is not necessarily because I want to deal damage, but it's to prevent the 3-5 from killing the 2-3 when you have a 6-5 challenging the 3-5. But Baited Arrow and having a 6 damage guy... It's taking quite some face damage then though. I'll stick with the original thought, but I don't know if it's right. Trying to save the 2-3 from getting killed here. Yeah, it's just good neutrals and then some insane class stuff on top. The double Chrono Breaker, Mind Flayer, Karj, I guess. Whispers of Evil is super flexible as well. Breath of the Infinite is active in this deck. It's got a lot of good stuff. This is actually pretty good here. Challenges the 7/7 dragon really well.
Fool rejects the Lich King.
right? Because you'd want to play the 7/7. Like, nope. Yeah, we had this versus Albatross, but this just felt like it was going to be better most of the time.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
It'll grow back. We'll jam the use for now. Yeah, I mean, you can make any class work if you just give them a bunch of tyrants, right? Any class can do well if all you have to do is draft some early curve to not die and then play tyrants. That doesn't mean that it's going to be the strongest, but, you know, it'll be workable for sure. Are we getting Collins for the mystery box run today? We sure are! For anyone that was not informed, Collins will be coming online in about 1.5 hours. He's got the weapon, but he didn't have it the entire time, so it's okay with me. So yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to. Mystery box run coming in. Three damage off lethal. Just clear and smack him. Astounding. You had a card? That's in the basic set? That deals with my overpowered dragon poison discovery thing? Astounding. What is a mystery box? Oh, you're in for a treat, sir. Can anyone explain the mystery box draft? I can do it later as well. Maybe after the run. It's actually not that hard to explain. Boop. It requires a little bit of setup, but we need to get, you know, Collins on the stream and everything, but it's really fun. They must rely on bucket knowledge. That's the thing. No more buckets.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
That's probably the only thing I think is better for me, right? Mystery box drafts are way more fun without buckets. Well, for you guys to watch. For me, it's a big downside because with buckets, you know what you can miss out on.
Consider.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Let's choose quickly.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
Seem to have a bear problem up in here. I'm thinking of doing that again, Frog. That's really good for Bat Rider for him. So let's hope he doesn't have Bat Rider on top of everything. Sure, that's fine. He got one, right? Yeah. So Gyrocopter is definitely a possibility if you don't see the rush minion this turn. Something to keep in the back of our minds. Yeah, definitely want to be on the lookout for Gyrocopter here.
Quickly.
This feels better. Even though the breath play is nice. I just need to slow him down. And I think doing this gets me that 3-5 on the board. And next turn I can AoE, still have dragons in my hand, and then I can coin Tyrant into Tyrant. So I think it's slightly more likely I survive to Tyrant into Tyrant if I just slam the 3-3 on the board this turn. Because if I play her too late, it's going to take a while before I get to trade with her, make the minion, trade with that minion. We're a couple turns further after that. Can't you select your own 3-5? No, it's an enemy minion. It's an enemy minion. And the fact that he gets value out of this thing is totally fine. We don't care. We just need to slow him down. And if that thing is going here instead of here, that's fine with us. Ooh, that's annoying. That is very annoying. We're going to assume that one of those things is Freezing Trap. And if one of those things is Freezing Trap, then we would lose our Death Rattle, which is unacceptable, of course. We could be really cute and get a Shadow Menace off this thing. Nope. But we can smite this and Batrider this, and then it's really hard for him to clear as well. We can recast it later. Nah. It's no way. Like, look at my hand. When am I going to play it? There's 2 Tyrants in my hand. Definitely not okay. Can still be Cat Trick, right? Maybe he's going for the debate here. Ah, a debater. That's even better for us then. Alright. It felt like Freezing Trap, but everything's gonna feel like Freezing Trap when you play it into this thing, so. Good. And now we've got Tyrant into Tyrant with 22 health and board lead. So I think we're good. I like how we played this game. I think it's very easy to weave in this breath earlier. And it's not like I want to save it, but I think all the other plays just push the tempo more. I think we're still okay with the free kill. We're not in a hurry. Because this is going to summon a 3-5, which is as much power, so. Stream is not on delay now. Unless you want to queue against me, then yes, there's a lot of delay. Shouldn't even try it. I guess we're fine playing it a bit slower.
Fireball ready.
Who actually kills a tyrant these days? I'd want a free kill, but I think we're just putting a little bit too many things on low HP then. You could race from here? You could, but you have this Troll Batrider in your hand. And you have this hero power that restores health to your board, so racing with Priest is in pretty specific situations to play. That doesn't mean we're gonna clear everything every time, but we're still in a position where if he bone mirrors that thing, we're really sad. So And he's played 2 stat lines, right? He's played a 2-7, he's played a 4-10. That doesn't mean that he has Bone Marrow, but those would be really good Bone Marrow targets. And also targets you're not really likely to trade into.
Smelly fish, yummy fish.
Ooh, not bad. Alright. So every play here is good, but if we can develop Tyrant and then Bone Marrow the Tyrant, we just win. Breath of the Infinite is so clean and so nice, but you don't develop a 4-10, so let's develop a... It's just this card is so strong, right? It's kind of the problem. Alternatives just look bad compared to this thing. We don't set up lethal, but it's still really strong. Sure. What does he have left in his hand? Oh, that rush minion. No, that's this one. What else does he have? What's that box thing? Oh, a 1-cost spell. Okay. His start was pretty scary, but we were able to save our coin and coin a Tyrant to stabilize, so that's nice. Did we even end up coining a Tyrant? I remember we were gonna go Tyrant. Yeah, the first Tyrant, but we didn't go for the second Tyrant.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Amuses me. Hey, Priest 12. Poggies. Yeah, just really, really streamlined deck, right? Double Tyrant, double Bone Marrow, double Draconid, double Chrono Breaker, double Bat Rider. Lots of dupes. Mind Control, which was okay, but not like super big. Wing Commander in his deck, which was just a really good card. This thing is, yeah, this should be illegal. Breath. Usually not that huge, but more because we just had good alternatives and our other cards were really strong. It's still really nice to have. Whispers, very flexible. A little bit of early game, not too much, not too little. Just a nice little mix, right? Enough to be able to draw it. Yeah, just very strong neutrals and strong class cards.